Hey, so Johnny D here. I am in Park City, Utah, and you can see I'm kind of downtown here in Park City, Utah. But I wanted to make a quick video. I've been working out here in the Salt Lake area for the last 5 days. I've been speaking every day, which has been great, by the way. And I have been at night touring places. Like last night, for instance, I was at the Temple Square, and I got to see where Brigham Young settled the Salt Lake area and everything, and I thought that was pretty cool. But one of the things that I was thinking about yesterday as I was doing the tour of that was how that is very much like what real estate investors do when they would select a market, and then they would go out into that market and they would make sure that maybe they know the stats and they know some of the other things that are going on with that marketplace. But the interesting thing about what he did when he let a bunch of people out to Salt Lake City and eventually settled that is they didn't have that luxury of all the stats and things like that. So it just kind of reminded me to tell you guys all that I think what's important is knowing your marketplace. You guys do have the luxury of knowing your marketplace and understanding what is happening within that market. So some things that I think about when I'm going to a market and trying to figure out if I would invest there, like a Salt Lake City or a Park City, Utah, which is, by the way, it's totally cool up here. But are things like, I want to know rents in the marketplace, which here in Park City they're very high. I want to know occupancy rate. I want to know employment rate. Salt Lake and the state of Utah really has a really good I don't know if you hear that, but some partiers here too, but a really good employment scenario. And I'm always thinking by way of rentals, about rentals and how those are going to be affected by the local employment and what's going on there. So that's one of the things that I think would be important for you to think about with regard to stats. A couple of other things is when you get to an area that you've never been. I've never been to Park City, Utah. It's nice, Yosh, it's nice if you go with people that you know, like my buddy, as you probably know by now, Yoshi Shiraki is here. So Yoshi, I'm just telling him a little bit about Park City. Like if you've never been to a place before to select a location to invest, I gave them some tips that I would look at: employment and occupancy and rents. What would you do if this is your first time here and you were thinking about investing here? What would you do?
Well, one of the things that I like to do is check the population growth of a city. Is it going up? Is it going down? If the population is going up, that's tenants, that's buyers. If it's going down, then I might be needing to do a little bit more research. Economic growth, as you mentioned, and probably get in touch with a good real estate agent to kind of just see what's available on the market. Always interested to see how saturated the market is with listings, and if there's little on the market or a lot on the market, kind of tells you how competitive it's going to be. So those are some of the things that I dive into right off the bat.
Well, Yoshi, thank you very much. Here's what I would do. One more tip. So I think it's really healthy that if you get to a place that you haven't been before, like Park City, Utah,
yeah,
is to go into your local establishment and have a craft beer.
Yeah.
So, Yoshi, you care to join me for a craft beer?
Let's go.
But you're probably not going to have one.
I probably won't have one, yeah.
Okay, this is the second night out of this trip I tried to get him to have, and he's sticking to his guns. But I may have one. We'll see. But that's it for now. Thank you very much. From Park City, Yoshi and I are signing off.
All right.
Yoshi, your hair looks phenomenal. Look at his hair and my. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thank you.